You want to take that one, Elder?
The legalist earned salvation by keeping the law. Eat good vegetarian food. I need 10 points of that. Wear the long sleeve and the long dress and so on. Another 10 points of that. Lord, I am not as this publican. I fast and I do and I do and I do. Which went down to his house justified. The publican that didn't even lift up his head to heaven and smote his breast. Lord, forgive me. I am a sinner. I don't deserve. Which one was justified? Publican.
All right, so I'm going to read a text from the Bible from Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9, and I'm going to read. Right, so I'm going to read a text from Romans chapter 9 and verse 32 and Romans 10 verses 1 to 4. It says in Romans chapter 9, it says, well, let me read verse 31. But Israel, which followed after the law of righteousness, hath not attained to the law of righteousness. Wherefore, because they sought it not by faith, but as it were by the works of the law, for they stumbled at the stumbling stone. Chapter 10, verse 1 to 4, it says that, brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness,
and who know to establish their own righteousness,
have not submitted to themselves unto the righteousness of God. For Christ is the aim, according to the Greek text, in the original. For Christ is the aim of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. So, in my understanding from the scripture, there's nothing particularly wrong with legalism. What is wrong is illegalism, because legalism should do what is right. What the Israelites were practicing was illegalism, because illegalism, right? Illegalism is not doing according to the law of God. So I can say that I'm a legalist, but legalist in what sense? Legalist in the fact that Christ in me keeping the law. But when doing the law outside of Christ, then I become an illegalist. Why? Because it is not according to God. The word, they came up with the word legalist to shame Adventists, because we talk about keeping the law. But in real fact, when you study the scriptures, or from the understanding that I've received from the scriptures, it is when you keep the law not according to the righteousness of God, then you become an illegalist. Illegalism you're practicing. But you're keeping it with Yahweh, with God in you, keeping the law, you're a legalist, which nothing is wrong.
Did you know that when Lucifer sinned, it came as a surprise to the angel that there was actually a law? Listen to what she said. She says, the will of God